Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Claudia, and in today's video I have Angel here with me. We are filming the first ever episode of our podcast, Lights Out. So super excited for you guys to just listen in and get to see us in a different space and be able to just share some cool adventures. I don't want to go in too much detail about what we're actually going to be doing. I just rather show you guys, each week an episode of our Lights Out podcast. And right now we decided to come to the park. We were deciding on whether to shoot this inside or outside, so you guys are probably going to hear some cars and people and everything, but the weather here is just so nice and it's such a nice Sunday. I just wanted to take advantage of just enjoying the outdoors a little bit. So that's about it. Lights Out, actually, I'm not really sure where I came up with the name, but I remember at the beginning of 2019, I've been wanting to start a podcast for a while, and I came up with the name Lights Out, and you made me an intro. Maybe we'll put the intro in here because it was pretty cool. Like, I had a whole intro for the Lights Out. Remember?
You still have it?
Yeah, you do still have it.
I hope so.
So it was Lights Out, but I never even filmed the first episode. So here we are 2 years later, finally filming our first episode. There's just a lot of things that I wanted to do with it initially, and like a lot of people I wanted to involve, and just never really took off the way I wanted it to. So I was just waiting to do that. And now, what better person to be my co-host than Angel? He talks so much, guys. You guys just wait and see. He's going to be the one directing everything. So he's quiet right now, but just wait and see. He's going to be talking.
Can you explain why you started Lights Out? Why it's called Lights Out?
Why it's called
Or
Lights Out?
that message, what got you into naming your channel Lights Out? Initially.
Well, originally the full name was Lights Out Las Vegas.
Right.
So that was the actual full name.
And what was going to be the reason why it was called Lights Out Las Vegas? What happened, or why Lights Out when Vegas is 24 hours?
Right. I don't really remember. I wrote it down, I have it written down, but I don't remember why I picked Lights Out Las Vegas. Do you remember?
No, it's just, not that it's a bad thing, but, that sucks. The ball went to the street. But like you're saying, Lights Out Las Vegas, when Las Vegas is in the 24-hour city, so the lights never go out. So maybe it was,
yeah. I think I did it more because, I've always also had a dream of being a talk show host. Mm-hmm. So when it's lights out in the city, usually when it's like nighttime in the city is when the big talk shows come on, like Jimmy Fallon and Jay Leno. It was like at 10 p.m. those shows came out when this,
That would be awesome, right? If
So
Las Vegas had a talk show at night.
Yeah.
Like a Las Vegas thing.
Because it's 24 hours. That would be awesome. Maybe we could host it. Yeah. Coming at you live. No, it's be like coming to you live from the top of the Caesar's Palace.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, like stuff like that. So I wanted to just interview people on my podcast, and we probably will sometimes have a guest. You never know. I don't want to say that this podcast, is going to be all about this or all about that, because there's so many different things we like and love to do. I will tell you that we're probably going to be eating some good food in some of the episodes, because how can we not? It's what we love to do.
Yeah.
So probably are going to be eating some good food. And I think it'd be awesome if we did a podcast that wasn't stationary. That you always have to do it at the desk. There's those podcasts and those shows that work out like that. But if right now we're at the park, the next one, go to the beach this week, set up the camera, and just, have a good conversation.
We can ask the public if they're watching.
Yeah.
We can ask them if we should do stationary on the weekdays, or once a month travel at the specific spot.
Make sure,
since they know that we live in Oregon.
Oh yeah.
We can ask them what would you guys like to see, and kind of to make sense, maybe not so far away, because Seattle is
it's
only
from
4
Vegas
hours
to Cali.
away,
Right. But
still,
I would like you
kind of to make
guys
sense.
to pick TJ,
As in,
as in Tijuana,
oh,
Baja California. Because we were watching this guy that is a full-time eater, one of our dream jobs, and all he does is eat and review places. And he went down to TJ.
it's like the dream job to get paid to eat.
Yeah, and he was eating what looked like the best tacos ever. I mean,
They were pretty bomb.
like it was like dripping. Like you took a bite and it was dripping and made it so good. So if you guys want us to go to TJ, make sure you guys subscribe, leave us a comment, and put TJ in the comments. That way I can get him to drive me down to TJ.
You want to tell them where the Caesar salad was originally from?
Oh, yeah.
You want to do kind of like, you know how they were doing the talk shows A, B, C, or D? Give them 4 options and then you have 30 seconds to answer.
And then we'll put the option. Okay.
And then they'll be honest if they got it right or wrong.
Right. So, where do you guys think the Caesar salad originally came from? A, Mexico. B, Italy. Or C, France. I feel like those are good options. So you guys put down below what you think it is, and don't cheat once we put the answer. So I'm sure you'll put the answer somewhere. So about this place we're at right now, we came yesterday to do a photo shoot here, and I loved it so much that I decided to come back today and shoot our first Lights Out episode. This is the Beaverton City Library behind us, behind this giant, beautiful tree. And I grew up here in Beaverton, and I used to come to this library a lot when I was little. And I had my library card, and I check out a stack of books every week, Dr. Seuss and all the little kid books and stuff. So it's really nice to be here now as an adult and be here with you.
Yeah.
And this is my old neighborhood, literally, where I would be all the time. So it's pretty crazy how life works, because sometimes you don't know where you're gonna end up again, or if you're gonna end up back home, or where life is gonna take you. So to be here now, when I used to come here when I was a kid,
not just that, you just don't think
you're gonna leave.
You just don't think of it because you remember coming here when you were a kid. You never thought anything of it,
Mm-hmm.
You really think of it now because this was where your dad would bring you as a child.
Yeah.
So now it's like a very special spot, It could be really ghetto, or it could be really nice, or it doesn't matter, but just the memories, you have memories here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it just makes it very special. But we came here yesterday and it was empty.
Yeah, it was totally empty.
There was no people in the back, so we were able to shoot, but now there's people, not a lot of people, but...
When I was little, this park used to be packed. It was like so many kids running around everywhere, because right across over there, there's
a
water.
park.
Yeah, there's an actual playground and water park. So that always used to be busy, and I used to get wet. And sometimes we would walk here because this hall takes you to Allen Boulevard. So we'd walk here from the apartments when we didn't have a car. So
Yeah. There you go. It just turned green. Okay.
yeah, you want to talk a little bit about how much you love the drivers here in Portland?
Okay.
Not like you're dying to.
Well,
Tell the folks where you're from. A
so
little water break.
if you guys don't know who I am and where I'm from, I'm Angel, and I'm originally from Las Vegas. We moved here almost a year ago in November. And of course, Las Vegas is a touristic city. People from California, people from, basically everywhere. But driving experience is very different. Jesus, like, we're so used to going 85 miles an hour on the freeway and the highway. 90. But, it's crazy drivers just like anything else, But here, the freaking max speed is 45. And people just drive so reckless, and they're just so rude. They cut you off. They really don't care if you're literally on the next line, They're very confident. That's where they're just confident, right?
In Spanish it's confiados, but in English, confident is More
Like you're
they're
crossing
like,
the street, and just because it's a green light, like pedestrians think that we are like the red light for us is gonna stop us from running them over.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So they don't care. Like if it's a green light for them, they'll walk, and they don't care if there's a car coming by because they expect you to stop. Same thing with cars. If it's green or red, it doesn't matter. They will go and not even think if there's a possibility of the car brakes not working or no.
Yeah.
It's green, they'll go. It's red, you know, they'll floor it because it's like, oh, I have a couple more seconds. No, they don't. Like, nobody cares, and it's not that I'm exaggerating, but it's just people are just different drivers here. And ever since we moved here, you told me, well, no, it's a thing, right? People from Washington are reckless drivers.
Yeah.
But it's honestly, I don't even think it's just Washington. It's just here in Portland too.
It's the Pacific Northwest.
But
People are, yeah, and they drive really close to you.
so close to you,
And
they
they're
tailgate.
constantly cutting you off. Just not any road etiquette here at all. And I thought that Vegas was bad, but it's not even bad at all. They just drive fast.
No, we drive fast. Yeah, we
Yeah.
drive fast, and yeah, here and there, there's people who drive like crazy, but we just drive fast. Here in Oregon, we don't even drive fast. We drive tops 45. Every street is 35 for sure, 35, 40. In between streets, it's 15, 10, maybe 25, and so for us, speeding is 45. But no, they're just reckless and pisses me off because
Every day
Just
something
reckless.
happens when we're
and people are
driving.
so rude. They
that
flip you off. They're yelling at you.
yeah.
I guess
So-
that's our thing here.
Oregonians have not made the best impression on Angel, which makes me sad because I used to think that Oregon had the nicest people, but it's not like that anymore. It's not like how it was when I was growing up. And granted, we haven't been here that long, but I definitely see the difference of when I grew up here versus now because it's not the same. And he doesn't know what it was like when I grew up here. That was like back in 1990 something to like 2008, and the Oregon and the Portland that it is now is just so different. Like people are so different.
But also, a lot of people have moved from other states, just like home. A lot of people are moving from California to Las Vegas, and even from California to here.
Yeah.
People are blaming California. It's like, oh, it's all the people from California moving up. It's all them, you know, but it's just like everywhere else. Everywhere else is different. Population is just crazy and overpopulation.
Yeah.
So, but again, I've told you this, you know, Oregon itself, the state, it's beautiful. It's just us as human beings, you know, that are ruining everything. Because we were just talking about how is it possible that in one state it's so different, and literally crossing the line it's a whole different, of course, state, but so different. You know, what was that word that people here are so liberal? And it's just crazy. It's not, I'm not saying liberal is a bad thing, but people take it to a whole nother, you know,
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, I'm pretty
There's
sure.
no line, like, you know,
I'm pretty sure that
balance.
Oregon is the most liberal state in the United States.
you want to explain a little bit, like maybe what people might know what liberal is,
Right.
but not until, you know,
Well,
okay,
there's
explain.
like there's the political definition of liberal, which I'm not going to go into. But as far as like Oregon, and I've always known this, Oregon is a very open-minded state. Like nudism is okay. Like just the way people are, like some things that might be considered weird, like having piercings throughout your whole face, like everywhere, like that is
That's
normal.
okay.
That no,
You can
forget
go to
it's
a
okay.
store.
No, forget it's okay. It's normal. Like it's not a weird thing here.
They don't look at
like,
you weird. You can
yeah.
go to the gym. You can go to a grocery
Like,
store. You can go to. It doesn't matter,
attire,
and it's
like,
it's fine.
The way that you dress here is
I would say part of the culture now.
yeah, it's part of the culture.
It's more
obviously,
weird
but
if you don't have stuff like that. If you're not full of tattoos. If you don't wear
Well, there's
baggy
tattoos
clothes. If you
everywhere.
don't. Yeah, you know what I mean. But now, I guess here it's just, I'm saying an example.
right.
You know, those sprinklers are getting very close. They started all the way over there.
That would be funny. a little bit if the sprinklers went off here. We'd have to grab and run. You grab the camera and I'll grab the stuff.
But yeah.
So basically, Angel has not had the best experience living in Oregon so far. But I think that
The weather makes up for it.
well, the weather makes up for it, right? There's a lot of great food spots so far
Yes.
that we have found some good food spots. Because if we couldn't find anything to eat, like when we went to Salt Lake, that would have sucked. But I will say that this is the first time in your life that you move anywhere at the age of 25 years old. You know, you're 26 now, but you moved here when you're 25. And I moved a lot when I was little, even to a whole other country that I knew, but still moving to another country, like it's very different. School, always speaking Spanish, whatever. So I think it's much harder to adjust to a new place when all your life you only lived one place. For me, adjusting here, yeah, it's been an adjustment because I lived in Vegas for 12 years, but I've also lived here. I've also lived in Colombia. I moved around a lot. I lived on the east side. I lived on, north side. I lived here in Beaverton. We lived close to Portland. And yeah, so I think that if you had been a kid that had moved, yeah, maybe, I'm not saying that you would like it here, but I don't think it would be such a hard adjustment because now you're an adult and you look at everything, the drivers. But when you move when you're a kid, you don't care about the drivers. You just care if there's a park, if you can make friends, if there's fun stuff to do, right? But now you're an adult, you're like, oh, the jobs, the cost of living, look at homes, look at traffic, look at, right?
The prices of home, the living, the cost of living.
Which is much higher than Las Vegas here, coming from Vegas, obviously. But yeah, so I guess that's one benefit of moving when you're little, that you get to experience a lot of different places and it might be easy for you to adapt a little bit. When I first went to Vegas, coming from here, obviously, it was a huge culture shock. Nudity everywhere, but like porn or stripper type nudity, not like I just want to be naked and free with the trees type of nudity. There's a difference. Do you want to tell them what happened the other day when we were doing DoorDash? So we do a lot of side hustles, and one of them is DoorDash because, people like to eat here. And I think that we're like the invisible superheroes because we just leave the food on your doorstep and you don't even have to go out for it.
Well, one of the reasons why we do DoorDash is because I can't have a settled job, I can have a job, 9-to-5 job, but I wouldn't be able to do what I do.
Yeah.
Whenever I want to, whenever somebody wants to book me, I wouldn't. So the reason why I do
I feel like
DoorDash.
you're moving more and more that way, and I don't want you to be out of frame.
You're fine. Ooh.
Okay.
The reason why we do DoorDash is when we're not doing anything. We like to, you could say, hustle and just not waste time. So we're not doing anything, books or gigs. A little bit of money doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
So that's why we do DoorDash.
If you guys are going to do DoorDash, make sure you guys let us know because we have our referral code. And
yeah, and that would help us.
You get a bonus.
And then you guys get a bonus.
And we get a bonus. So that works out.
So it's like best of both worlds.
Yeah. So anyway, we were driving around Portland and we had crossed the Hawthorne Bridge. If you guys are from here, you know where that's at. And then all of a sudden, Angel's like, I think I just saw butt cheeks. Or you just saw something like that. And I
saw a lot of people shirtless because we were driving, and then
we stopped.
Yeah, it was a light. The light was there, so I got the red light and I stopped, and then I looked to my right and it was a sausage fest. Like everybody was just nude, and all I see is the back of the men's, just butt cheeks. I'm like, what is going on here? And it was just, I don't know. And the fact that it's just so normal, like it
was a naked bike ride is what happened.
Oh my God.
So there was everybody at the park, girls and guys, riding their bikes naked. Not everybody was naked, but a good chunk of people were naked and
riding their bikes.
Yeah.
And that was the end point. But they have to ride all downtown, like not a marathon, but cycling, whatever it's called, just naked. And then I'm assuming that the finish point is that park, and everybody was just celebrating, drinking, having fun. And those who didn't cycle throughout downtown, they would just meet up there, still naked. But they would just meet up there, and it's funny.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I wanted to go see it because You don't see that stuff everywhere. Here's one of the places where you can go and watch this stuff and watch people do random stuff and be.
And to think that it's normal, that's the thing. It's not weird. To them, it's normal. So like if you're from here, as
It's
a kid,
normal.
you could say it's like, oh look, that's so funny, that's gross. But while the years pass and everything, now you're an adult. You're like, hey, we should do it because it's normal. You know, if you do that back home, oh my God.
Yeah, no, that would not be allowed. Even on Fremont Street, it wouldn't be allowed. See, Vegas is Vegas, right? Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's Sin City, but Vegas has rules, and there's a lot of police officers throughout the whole casino and throughout the whole strip that do not let you do specific things,
Right.
even though it's Vegas. So I think Vegas definitely has more rules than here. But the sprinklers look nice.
Yeah, okay, just went straight through.
Oh,
Yeah.
must be fun. But as far as our Lights Out podcast, I'm excited to finally start this because I've been having a lot of trouble starting projects, just getting them started. But once I start, I feel good and I realize it's something I want to do. Like I've shared on my YouTube channel many times. I love to do videos. I really do. Like every time I do a video, it's not like boring to me or a drag or like, you know, I don't want to do it. I'm really thankful for everyone that's subscribed to my channel. My channel has grown all organically. I haven't like really promoted it or like, yeah. So every single one of the subscribers I get matters to me. And I'm just happy that Angel has chosen to be doing this podcast with me because I didn't want to be just sitting by myself. Like I love having conversations with people. I love interviewing people. I love reviewing food and going on adventures, and we have obviously a lot of things that we have in common that we both love. And I thought, why not just, you know, do a podcast together? And I'm not sure if it's going to be up on other platforms. I mean, we should eventually put it up on other platforms, but definitely this episode obviously is going to be on YouTube.
Okay.
Once we figure out how to put it up on Spotify and maybe Apple Podcasts, I think those are like the two major ones, then, you know, that's good. But if you guys want to listen to us chat, watch us eat, go cool places, maybe have some friends tag along, then definitely don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our different platforms, on my Instagram, on his Instagram. Follow our OnlyFans accounts. We make exclusive content on our OnlyFans, and we don't do it together, so, you know, go check it out. We'll put it down below if you guys are curious. What else?
Alright, I'll tell you what I do in my OnlyFans. I do food porn.
We gotta get official Lights Out hats too, because we like to wear hats. Maybe it could be a thing. Like we could always wear a hat. Because I like hats.
Yeah, you should.
That way I don't have to brush my hair.
I'll wear it. A shirt too.
A Lights Out
And then
shirt.
that way people would be like, what is that?
Oh yeah, true.
And then they see us do a podcast.
So, I'm curious to know how many of my followers are actually from Oregon. And how many of them are from Vegas and how many of them
Look at
are
that
like
bike.
from other places. Yeah. That's not even a bike, it's like a scooter.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know, you
so
should ask
beautiful.
them. We should try to have more interactions.
Yeah.
Like, we can, you know,
We
if you
want
guys can.
to interact more with you guys.
Yeah.
If you guys that watch my channel, or if you're new, just like leave your name, leave your Instagram. Like, there's so many people that follow us on Instagram, both of us, but we don't even know them. We never talk to them, or like we used to know them a long time ago, but we're not even friends. And you know, like you don't see people day to day, but people that actually support us, and that if I felt the spider. If we can support you guys somehow, if you guys are doing something cool, if you're a local artist, or you know, like to
You guys can use this platform, our page and everything.
promote yourself
it.
down below.
Yeah. You know that there's this, not option, I guess you could say, like on Instagram, it tells you how many friends you have, like actual friends.
No, I didn't know that.
So supposedly I have like only 120 25 friends.
That's still a good amount.
And then everybody else is
just random.
Yeah, random people that I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know how Instagram knows.
Right.
Maybe through my contact list or whatever. So
Instagram tracks everything.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing right there.
Which is still sad because I only have like 25 likes per post. Yet if it's true that I have 125, where's my 125 friends?
Yeah, I don't know. I keep saying that your hashtags are not where they need to be. I've always
forget
told you
my
that.
hashtags. If it's my friends, they'll see it.
Yeah, but like I said, like it's not real. Thank you guys for sticking around with us and for watching our first ever Lights Out podcast, episode 1. My mind is kind of going blank because 1, I'd like to run through the sprinklers, and 2, I would like to order food and eat it here.
Yeah.
Like, it's so nice. The weather here, though, for sure, like after definitely living in Vegas that long and experiencing the heat, we could never go and sit at the park in the summer, unfortunately. Like, don't get me wrong.
It wasn't comfortable. It was
I miss a
just
lot
so
of
hot.
things of Vegas, I do, but
I miss Vegas. I don't miss the weather. That's it. That's the only bad thing about Vegas, to be honest. That's honestly
and
that's
the school system is not the best. We'll just.
Well, I mean, I guess the school system is
But
not the best
I mean,
anywhere
at this
nowadays.
point, yeah, at this point, it doesn't really matter that much anymore, I guess, because kids, I mean, are doing online
not
school
even kids.
and
I feel like teachers nowadays are not teaching because they want to, but because it's easy. The pay is easy.
For the most part, yeah.
You
Not
know.
all, but like
Not
some.
all, no, but you know.
I have like a hole in my stomach, guys. My stomach just growled.
What do you want to eat?
I want Hot Lips pizza.
Hot Lips pizza is.
Do you guys want to see us eat Hot Lips pizza? Remember the one by the stadium?
Hot Lips pizza. Oh yes. Yes, that one's bomb. That one looks bomb.
It looks so
It's
good.
like this big. I don't know. So
It's
just
pretty
imagine
big.
the Costco pizza.
But
Probably a little bit bigger.
yeah,
But if it's the same thing for the price and everything, I'd probably say
I
it's
looked up
better.
their prices.
It's like
Yes.
18, 19 bucks.
They have small, medium, and large.
They do have sizes.
Yeah.
So then that was probably the large.
So small is 10, medium is 13 bucks, and large is flat 30.
30 bucks?
30 flat.
From 10 to 13 goes to 30?
No, 10, 13, and then 30.
Jesus Christ.
But the size goes up a lot. So it's 10 inches, which is like the MOD Blaze size, right? The
Okay.
individual. And then it goes to 14 inches, which is, just imagine it's bigger than the little individual one. And then it goes to like a 23 inch, which is huge.
Damn, for 30 bucks though.
It triples in size and triples in price.
So it's not a bang for your buck.
It's not a bang for your buck. We should do a segment on here that's a bang for your buck. Because yesterday, let me tell you, we went to this place here in Beaverton called El Jefe Tacos.
El Jefe Tacos.
El
yes.
Jefe Tacos. And they do, their main thing is pollo al carbón, which from my American friends, that means chicken on the grill.
That was a bang for your buck.
He upsold me. So I was going to get a traditional lengua burrito for $7, okay? Because I love cow tongue tacos and burritos. I don't get it often at all. I haven't had it in over a year.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to eat it yesterday. And then I told this guy, I was like, but what about the Jefe bowl, okay?
No. He saw you. He's like, are you sure you don't want to get the whatever
No.
bowl?
I told him, I was like, how much to add guac and whatever, you know?
Oh,
and
right.
he's like, well, the Jefe bowl
Already
has
comes
it
with-
already. And it comes with crunchy, good lettuce.
Romaine lettuce. Good quality. He said he's
Avocado.
like, but our romaine lettuce is the good quality. Like that. Yeah.
And he upsold me, and I didn't finish the bowl.
No, it was pretty big.
It was good. That
But
bowl
here's the
was
thing.
big.
So why we started saying it was a bang for your buck because we we went to Pollo Norte. It's a
Here
restaurant here. It's
in
a
Portland,
local,
yeah.
local restaurant. And we paid almost, if not $30,
Yeah.
for half a pound of chicken.
And
Or half
sides,
the chicken, meaning only one leg and one thigh
breast,
and one little wing,
and sides.
and a side of
Beans.
frijoles for beans to my white
Coleslaw.
friends. coleslaw. But for $30, I mean, it was not worth it. It was good. It wasn't amazing.
Not for the price, no.
But it was definitely not worth it. The seasoning was all right. It was Americanized. It wasn't even, Mexican. But yeah, no.
I would pick Pollo Loco. Just leave it at that.
Basically, yeah.
Leave it at that. I would pick Pollo Loco over Pollo Norte because of the price, and I ordered medium sides, and the sides were really small.
Yeah.
And we're not like picky eaters, guys, but sometimes we really like to share our food, so we look for places. And it has to make
sense too.
Yeah.
So we left still hungry.
Yeah.
From Pollo
and
Norte.
You never want to leave a restaurant hungry.
So for $30, and you leave still
and then
being hungry.
The whole chicken was $30, right? Plus sides, so it would have been more than $30 for the whole chicken.
Yeah. For the whole chicken, so just the chicken itself, the whole chicken, it was just 30 without sides.
Without sides,
yeah. So yesterday we went to
El Jefe
Tacos, and I got a carne asada burrito with frijoles, rice, guac. It had sour cream, and then and he gave us a lot of hot sauce too.
Yeah, and I don't think he charges for the hot sauce.
And he didn't even
charge.
So this guy was really, really nice. Like, this guy was nice. Because
everybody charges for the hot sauce. And he's like, how many do you want? And he gave us...
I told him hot, medium, and
avocado.
Hot, mild, and hot. I'm sorry. Mild, medium, and hot. Sorry.
Yeah.
And he gave us like 2 or 3 of each, so we still have some at home that we're probably gonna use.
Yeah.
So see, that's the thing, customer service and the way he upsold you. He didn't even try. He was just honest, and you wanted to genuinely.
I never get upsold. Like I always know what I want, but the fact that he upsold me is a big deal. I'm definitely gonna go back there.
So that's the point why we started saying we should start a bang for your buck
segment. Yeah.
Because everything that we got yesterday, and we were so full, you didn't finish your bowl.
I didn't even finish my food.
And we only paid $16. No.
Oh, the bowl was $10.
The bowl was $10.
Yeah.
My burrito was $7. And he said it was only going to be 50 cents for everything else. And yeah, he said everything was $10.50.
Yeah.
$17.50, sorry. $17.50.
For everything.
For everything.
But that bowl
and I was stuffed.
Was way better than a Chipotle bowl, let me tell you.
Yeah, I was
stuffed. And I like Chipotle. But
yeah, you gave me some and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it had everything.
The chicken was fresh because they grill it right there outside. And at first, I was a little bit disappointed because we were the first ones there and we ended up being the last ones served. But I went and I checked up on it and he said that they had ran out of chicken, so they were doing fresh chicken for you.
Yeah.
Which that makes total sense, And he was polite about it. So our food was really fresh, out the grill, fresh chicken.
Yeah.
My burrito was huge. It was like this big. I couldn't finish it. I mean, I stuffed that last,
How'd you do it? Can you do a... Just put your hand here and swallow. So it doesn't come out.
No. And then you still left home with half a bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to tell you that we could probably just finish one bowl for both of us and be okay and still probably be more full.
For $10.
So that's a bang for your buck.
Yeah.
That's worth it.
We'll put their place down below for anybody here that lives in Portland.
And we weren't even going to go there. We were going to go to another one.
Mm-hmm.
But we saw that one across the street because we were going to another food truck. And we saw that there was a taco truck there. I'm like, we should stop there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm so glad.
You know what we should go get? Fresas con crema. Everybody knows what that is.
Yeah, everybody.
Fresas with cream.
Strawberries with cream.
I made fun of white people talking Spanish, but I don't mean it in like a racist or like bad way. Like one of my many mothers is American. And so I just do it because I just think it's so funny the way that American people pronounce Hispanic things or something that's not like...
Yeah. It's funny because no matter how much they learn, the Spanish is not how we speak it, slang or we know what we mean. So it's fine.
It's funny. Mole. Can I have the mole?
Oh my God. Well, what was it today? That he's an American in Mexico, in Tijuana?
Oh, a gringo in Mexico.
Gringo in Mexico?
Yeah, from the food show we were watching today.
And I was telling her, Americans have a hard trouble speaking Spanish or learning Spanish, but when it comes to pronouncing food in the menu, they know it.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they know what they're saying or they just learned the menu.
Can I have a chimichanga?
Can I have a plate of carne asada con frijoles y jamón? I'm like, but do you know what you really ordered? It's like, no, but that's the name of the plate. Yeah.
Ow, my arm fell asleep. It won't bend.
But yeah, no, the weather's so nice. We've been here almost an hour and a half. No, probably an hour.
Yeah,
Almost-
I think
almost
an
an
hour we
hour.
got here.
And I mean, we're not in the sun. We're under a tree. It's just nice, fresh sprinklers, you know. So the breeze is so nice. But
Yeah.
even if we were in the sun, it's just so nice. It is currently 88 degrees, but it does not feel 88 degrees.
Like
It
75, maybe.
feels like
I
this
really
day.
can't move my arm, guys.
No, but it looks. It feels so nice
My arm is dead.
though. Ah.
Okay, so I think we should wrap up our first episode here.
Okay. I hope you guys like her first podcast.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm not gonna be in your videos all the time. Maybe you're gonna have a guest.
No, I think you should still be in my
I
videos.
should still be in your videos.
Yeah. You gotta interview. See, I told you guys that he was gonna start talking and then he was gonna shut up.
I didn't even talk that much. So next time we'll probably do a video with food.
Yeah.
We're taking it down the street, start another video.
I mean, if we end up eating something good, we should like film it for them and just put it in the video. We might do that, but if we don't, you know, just I guess this is it. It's a wrap. Lights out.
Okay. Peace
Lights
out.
out. It's lights out.
Okay. Lights out.
Lights out, guys. See ya. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a comment and wish us luck on our new podcast adventure.
But we're gonna try to stick to it this time.
Yeah, we're actually gonna do it. This is our first time like doing a podcast, but we're actually gonna stick to it. So
Okay.